Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of planet Mercury on May 7th in the sign of Aries. So from May 7th till May 23rd, Mercury is going to be transiting in the sign ruled by the planet Mars, and it is going to be getting conjunct like to a brief period of time with the planet Sun over there as well. Now guys, as you know that Mercury, which is a planet of the discriminatory intelligence, Mercury is a very important planet of the self-expression, business dealing, your expertise over different languages and all. How you able to comprehend any given situation is generally seen with the planet Mercury, its dignity in the natal chart. So guys, Mercury has been long afflicted, like from the past couple of weeks, if I were to say. Mercury was not only debilitated, but it was because Mercury is a very impressionable planet. It was conjunct with the ongoing chaos between Rahu and Saturn in the Pisces. So it was not a very good energy, whether we talk about our mental health or whatever way things were happening around the globe as well. So now the sigh of relief, Mercury will transit in the Aries sign, which will actually add that edge which was lacking in your self-expression. It will add that level of impetus and that sort of drive in the matters of the communication, your decision making, your judgment and all. So overall it's going to be good news for many people. So guys, now we will briefly look at that how this entry of Mercury in the Aries will benefit all the rising signs. So guys, starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, Mercury has got a rulership over your 3rd house and the 6th house, and now it is going to be transiting in your 1st house. So guys, when we talk about the self-expression, anything to do with the if you are in a public speaking kind of role, you are an entrepreneur, you are in the fields of sales, media, marketing, or in this period of time only, you have to negotiate an important deal, you have to launch or release any of your work. So this entry of Mercury in your 1st house will prove out to be very beneficial. Like the way guys, I always say this thing that whatsoever planet is transiting from the 1st house, the impact and the qualities of that planet get very visible in our persona, in our personality. So people will like that sort of youthfulness in your personality, like the gift of the gab which the gods have gifted it to you. The only concern is that Mercury is your lord of the 6th house of the diseases as well. So yes, just be mindful of the nervous system imbalance, or this could be the skin related concern and all. So just be very mindful over there. Those people who are trying to get any of the loan approved or trying to get any of the money arranged from the market, they will find success over there. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mercury is your 5th and 2nd lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your 12th house. So guys, it might be slightly beneficial for the overseas investment or any of the work related travel, but yes, when we talk about the expenses can be slightly high during this time. Refrain from reacting to people's backbiting or any of the gossip which might be happening behind your back. But now when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury becomes your ascendant lord. So being the ascendant lord, now it is going to be transiting in your 11th house. So guys, it's a good time for the enhancement of the reputation. Let's say for example, whatever you have been encountering or you have been contributing at your workplace, but you are not getting the acknowledgement or return or rewards of that. So now is going to be the time when Mercury will enter in your 11th house, that you will start reaping the result of all of the hard work which you have been doing in from the past couple of weeks and all. Along with that guys, there is definitely going to be the spike in the income. Rather, I would say that you will be very much driven towards putting your efforts for the new channel of income. The only concern is that because from the 4th house, it is going to be the 8th placement of the Mercury, and the Aries Mercury is not a very harmonious placement for the planet Mercury to be placed in. So yes, the domestic life related matters might not be very pleasing during this time. So many people are going to be worried because of some sort of insecurity or family life related worries and all. But when we talk about the income point of view, it's going to be a good transit. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so for the Cancer Lagna natives, Mercury is going to be transiting in your like 10th house. So yes guys, Mercury is like a very quick result giving kind of planet. So this is going to be the time when, let's say for example, your own idols, your own virtues and values were stopping you for putting your best foot forward, or like let's say for example, during this period of time only you are heading any important project, you have to go on any important business meeting and all, so you will be able to perform good. So when we talk about your capacity to multitask or be assertive in your speech, in your command, in your authority, so regarding that front, it's a good time. So for any of the self-expression, you are a sales, media, marketing professional, or any of the overseas opportunity, work related travel will prove out to be beneficial for you. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, for the Leo Lagna, if I were to say, Mercury is an important planet of income, opportunities, visibility, recognition for you, and now finally it is going to be leaving your 8th house and now it is going to be entering in your 9th house. So guys, the very first impact of this transit is going to be that you will find a big kind of pressure from your mind which will be uplifted, because Mercury was kind of debilitated, it was conjunct with Saturn and Rahu. It adds that sense of insecurity in any of our financial dealing. You're very much sure, you have past experience as well, but just because Mercury was in such a alignment from the past couple of weeks, that before getting into any dealing, before getting into any important situation, people would have been sensing your insecurity, your fear, sort of paranoia, lack of trust in your conviction, but now all of that will stop bothering you. Second thing is that guys, during this time, there's a high possibility of some travel as well, which will prove out to be very beneficial for, like, whether you are a person connected with judiciary, you are connected with the travel and tour business, or any of the concerns of like you are working in a banking finance industry, you teach people, you train people, you are a preacher and all. So it's going to be overall a good news, a good transit for a majority of the Leo Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mercury being your 10th and the ascendant lord is going to be now entering in your 8th house. So yes guys, you have to be slightly careful, because it might make you anxiety prone, or there might be concerns of some vulnerability on the health or the skin or the nervous system, regarding which you have to be very mindful, very careful. Along with that guys, just because now Rahu and Ketu axis is in a transitional kind of mode, so I would say that just refrain from any impulsive decision making during this time. That's all what I can say, because yeah, Ketu is already there in your 1st house, and over and above that, ascendant lord now being in the 8th house, so that in itself means that any of the decision which you will take in impulse, out of like rashness, that might not reap the good result. So yes guys, that's what I primarily want to say. Mercury is your 10th lord as well, so at the work front as well, there is a slight vulnerability of the confrontation with people at work, or some sudden turnaround of the things. A lot is dependent on what kind of dashas you are currently going through, but again guys, time period very soon seems to be working out, and planets are going to very soon get perfectly aligned in your advantage. Like Jupiter in your 10th house, Saturn is already there in the 7th, Rahu will be in the 6th house. So till the time your ascendant lord is in the 8th house, just refrain from impulsive action, decision, outburst, or any of the important lifetime decision needs to be taken with a lot of caution and care. See, this could be a case, Saturn and Rahu are already there in your 7th house, right? You are very much sick and tired with your partner, and suddenly you're planning to make up your mind that I want to just separate, I want to start living separately, I want to do this, I cannot be in this business, in this partnership, I need to sever the ties. So don't do any of those things like that. That's all what I'm trying to say. So because again guys, in next couple of days only, things will be in a perfect alignment. Right now the whole planetary situation is very sensitive, like Jupiter about to change sign and Rahu Ketu about to shift sign. So over and above that, don't try to enforce anything which is going to have lifetime impact. That's what I'm trying to say. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case it's going to be a good time, because the ninth lord is going to be coming to your seventh house. So because of the support of the luck in your business, there will be some good lucrative opportunity which will come to you for sure. Seventh house is the house of the commerce and trade. Along with that, guys, when we talk about like some sort of stimulated love life and also regarding that as well, like see, when we talk about Mercury, so Mercury is a very quick result giving kind of planet. So we say that like you go to a party and you see someone is interested in you, someone is like flirting with you, so that sort of energy can be anticipated. So yes guys, when we talk about like, because before that, the way Mercury was being an important planet for you, being afflicted with in between Saturn and Rahu in your sixth house for a long while, so like for a long time, I mean to say, so it was not a very good, healthy, conducive energy for you. So now it will be in a perfect alignment, which will especially benefit those people who are single, on a lookout for like matrimonial alliance and all, or even in the business and all, or during this time like you have to address any important issue at the work, or give any performance, wrap up any important meeting, you're expecting any interview call, so planets will support you. And also like during this time, even if any travel you will plan with your partner, with your spouse, that will prove out to be very harmonious, I would say. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpions, so guys, for the Scorpio Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Mercury is now going to be transiting in your sixth house. So guys, the very first thing is that you have to be mindful of your skin, your health. So health vulnerability would be slightly there. This is kind of a typical alignment guys, because Saturn and Rahu is still there in your like fifth house. So I mean to say, during this time, refrain from acting under pressure, especially in the situation where your conscience is not allowing you. Like someone is asking you to become a guarantor, sign any document, or at work they are instigating you to do something which is not morally correct. So refrain from succumbing to those sort of pressure. Along with that guys, during this time, yes, the thing is people around you, and like this is a kind of a typical combination where more than it's your problem, it's the other people's problem, other people's shortcoming and fault will slow you down. So just manage and balance thing appropriately, that's what I can say. So yes guys, any of the matters of like, for example, if you're working in a field of counseling, psychology, therapy, or arbitration, you're working as a lawyer, it might be slightly beneficial time for those people, but for rest of the people, it's more of a time of being in command of your impulses. Don't commit yourself to any of the sensitive kind of matters or situation. So just be very mindful in these kind of things. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius rising natives, so guys, in your case, Mercury is your seventh lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your fifth house. So yes, when we talk about romance, attraction, it's going to be a good time. Along with that, you are working as a consultant, advisor, teacher, tutor, trainer, it's going to be good energy. So again guys, the thing is, in majority of the ways, like even when it comes down to the matters of the investment or trading and all, so I'm not seeing you guys that much vulnerable. Though I would still say that wait for Jupiter to enter your seventh house. It will actually give you a boost in your aspiration, any of the matrimonial aspiration or business aspiration and all. So but yes, overall when we talk about, see, Mercury is a kind of a very quick result giving, very youthful, very pleasure seeking kind of energy and planet, and fifth house also represents that. So whether your interest is in the mantra chanting, your interest is in the sports, your interest is in flirting and those kind of activities and all, so I would say that yes, it's going to be a very relaxing therapeutic kind of time for you, because yeah, the seventh lord and the 10th lord was afflicted amidst the Saturn and Rahu from the past couple of weeks, was debilitated in the fourth house. There was a lot of pressure going on. Now it's going to be the time when the steam will blow off. So it's a good time for like over here as well, I'm seeing people like boating and doing all those kind of sporting activity. So yes, this is what the energy and the theme is getting generated for you. And yes, those who are single, it's a good time for like being attracted to someone, some romance, flirt and all. So that kind of energy is getting generated. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn, so guys, for the Capricorn Lagna natives, as you can see that Mercury is going to be transiting in your fourth house, and now over here it is going to be like getting conjunct with the sun over there as well. So guys, see, the thing is, luck is going to be supporting you, but yes, the family duties and responsibilities will be overbearing like during this time. So you have to be very mindful how you manage or balance things, which are like, this could be a case that you know, because of the obligation and the virtues and your commitment to the family duties and responsibilities will try to tie you down. So be very mindful over there. Along with that, guys, yes, for those people who are already going through like a difficult dasha, which is making your emotional, mental health slightly sensitive, vulnerable, or you're already going through some sort of discord in the family and all, so it's going to be a triggering kind of energy over there as well. So yes, guys, there is going to be the mixed of the response. The only way it is going to benefiting those people is, like, let's say for example, you are a politician, or this could be a case that you're working as an architect, you're working as a realtor and all. So if you need luck in the matters of the fourth house, over there the planets and the stars can benefit you, but in general you have to be mindful, you have to be careful, especially in the matters of the domestic or the family life. Now guys, when we talk about the Kumbh like Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mercury is going to be transiting in your third house. So guys, it is going to be a good transit, like the way, especially when we talk about some sort of like romance, attraction, or like someone is interested in you, you go on a date, or someone asks you for a date and all. So that is how the kind of energy which is getting generated for you. So yes, guys, Mercury being an important planet for you, it was afflicted for a long span of time in your second house, conjunct in between like Saturn and Rahu. So yes, mind was very fixated with the negativity, thoughts of pessimism, being crying foul play in the matters of the finances or the way the family treated you. So a lot was happening in the matters of the kind of areas and domain which Mercury governs, and the way it was influencing you, bothering you in the matters of the second house. But now it's going to be the time of like expansion, opportunities, travels, heightened interest in multiple things, being very versatile with your talents, being able to get the support from your friends, from your neighbors, from the people around you. So overall it's a good energy, like short travel. So for many Aquarius natives, this is also going to the time of the travels as well. And yes, like being interested in someone, picking up new hobby, taking interest in new things might be the forefront of this transit of Mercury in your third house. And lastly, guys, when we talk about the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Mercury becomes your like fourth and the seventh lord. So guys, there will be those situations where money and time and the energy will be spent in the family related matters. Along with that, guys, when we talk about the matters of the business or in your matrimonial life, refrain from taking some sudden decision. For that, I would still wait for Mercury to enter in your like second house and like Jupiter to enter in your like fourth house. So I would say that it might be good for people who are in a public domain, who are in any of the accountancy or bookkeeping or communication industry and all. It is good for you. So for people in communication business, it's good for them. For any of the matters of like spending your time, energy in the upkeep or managing your family life, domestic life, people who are dependent on you, it's a good energy. But when we talk about in the matters of like expecting some major outcome in the matters of your business investment or any of the concerns of like you are a matrimonial seeker or approval or interest from people, so over there it's a time of the conflict and all. That's all what I can say. So yes, guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For furthermore updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.